You didn't have to do it to me, okay? You didn't have to treat me this way. You didn't have to pull me in the way that you did. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Larissa. Before we get into the video, I wanted to say thank you to all of my new recent subscribers and all of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. If you guys have any other book recommendations besides what we see in this vlog, let me know in the comments below. I really do enjoy hearing what you guys like to read. That's usually where I get a lot of my information from and decide what kind of books that I want to read as well. Leave all that in the comments below. If you guys want to check out my list of books that I want to get, I will leave the link in the description as well. So without further ado,
come book shopping with me.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Larissa, so if you don't know, now you know. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're into this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. Today we are heading into Target. There's also a Starbucks, so that's a plus. I want to check out the books that we have here, and I know that our books here at Target does like 30% off or 20% off, so I want to see what we've got. I'm probably going to grab a coffee on my way out, and there's also a bookstore in this mall, so I'm going to check that out as well. I keep hearing about this book on TikTok, but it's got like kind of like mixed reviews, so some of them are good, some of them are like, yeah, it's not worth it. I just watched this on Netflix, so if you're not looking to read it and you want to just watch the movie, it's on Netflix. It was really good. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. It made me cry. It was really good. I did hear that this is a good book as well. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I watched this on Netflix and I was obsessed. I'm in love with it and I want to get the book so bad, but I also don't feel like it's worth $13. I mean, the rest of the books are only $8.49, so I also heard this is good. You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This one I definitely want to get so badly. If you watched my last video, the 10 books that I want to read for the month of November, I already finished the first book of the Darker Shade of Magic series. It was really good. I can't wait to get the next book. But yeah, I definitely want to get this one. So I'm definitely going to get The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book, I haven't heard a bad review on it, and everybody is saying like it's becoming one of their favorite books. So I'm definitely going to get this and see how I like it. I was considering the dating playbook here because I want to get into more like romance. When it comes to personal training, Taylor Powell kicks serious butt, but it seems no matter how much hustle she puts into her business, the bills keep piling up, and now the money situation is dire. She's going to need more help than her best friend Samia in London can give her. She needs a miracle. And Jamar Dixon might just be it. The oh-so-fine former footballer wants back in the NFL, and he's convinced Taylor can help him get in shape for it. There's just one catch. No one can know she's training him. When they were spotted together by a journalist, Taylor blurs the first thing out that comes into her head, that she's Jamar's girlfriend. Okay. Now her game plan is turned completely upside down, and she suddenly can't tell whether Jamar is playing to win or playing for keeps. So this is kind of cute. The Dating Playbook by Farah Roshan. So I think it was a success here at Target. I got 2 books and some other ideas of some books that I might want to read in the future. I'm just one of those people, even if it sounds good, unless I'm certain I want to get it, I have to think it over. So I'm gonna go check out, and we're gonna head to the other bookstore to see what we can find. So it's actually 10:02 in the bookstore. The hours say 10 o'clock. It's 2 minutes after, and I don't want to be that guy, but come on, y'all. Everything else is now opening their gate. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. It's 10 after 10 and they didn't open. I'm just gonna head downtown and see what we can find at any other bookstores. There's a couple used bookstores downtown. I found this cute little bookstore that has new and used books. I think I'm gonna check there, and we'll see what else we can find.
What's up, guys? So I was just in the bookstore. I didn't end up getting anything. I went there specifically because I was looking for some used Colleen Hoover books, which I didn't see any. I also, downstairs in their bookstore, they also have like a sale for 50% off of hardcover fiction. I didn't see any of her books in there. I didn't find any Stephen King books that I was interested in reading. If you guys have any recommendations for Stephen King books that are good reads, I know I want to read it because I've never actually read the book, but I am obsessed with the movies. But yeah, I went looking for Colleen Hoover books and I didn't find them in the fiction, and I don't think she's classified as a romance genre. I checked out the young adults. The young adult in that used bookstore seems like it's middle grade reading. I am also on the lookout for some good condition Harry Potter books because I need to have the series, and I'm contemplating on whether or not I should just get a brand new set, but that's a big chunk of change. So I'm thinking I would be content with really good quality used books. I'm hoping to get them in hardcover, and I'll just wait until I find the best quality that I'm looking for, that I'm willing to spend the money on for those books. And I definitely want to reread the series because I haven't read those books in literally years. So I'm going into Sam's right now because I actually have to do shopping, and since they do have a little book area, I'm gonna see if I can find some Colleen Hoover books in here because I'm pretty sure I've seen one or two of them before in here, but it's been a while, so I'm wondering if they still have them out. We'll see, and we'll see what we can find.
Here she is. So obviously it ends with us. So we're getting this one. I got it in the cart already. And I saw this, but then it's like one of those crime detective things, and I'm not really into that. Crime scene at St. Marguerite's in New Orleans is shocking even to the seasoned detectives like Rick Benson and Ruben Montoya, and now this man. That's not really my thing. Trevor never intended to move back to New Bern, North Carolina, but when a mortar blast outside the hospital where he worked in Afghanistan sent him home with devastating injuries, the cabin he inherited from his grandfather seems as good a place to regroup as any. Tending to his grandfather's beloved beehives, Trevor isn't prepared to fall in love with a local, yet even as Deputy Sheriff Natalie Masterson seems to reciprocate his feelings, she remains frustratingly distant, making Trevor wonder what she's hiding, further complicating his stay in the presence of a sullen teenage girl, Callie, who lives in the trailer park down the road. Trevor hopes she can shed light on the mysterious circumstances surrounding his grandfather's death, but she offers few clues until a crisis triggers a race to uncover the truth of Callie's past. In his quest to unravel Natalie and Callie's secrets, Trevor will learn the true meaning of love and forgiveness, and that in life, in order to move forward, we must often return to the place where it all began. The return. The Wife, oh my god, the disrespect. The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. Meet Jane. Newly arrived in Birmingham, Alabama, Jane is a broke dog walker in Thornfield Estates, a gated community full of McMansions, shiny SUVs, and bored housewives, the kind of place where no one will notice if Jane lifts the discarded and jewelry, I don't know what this word is, and jewelry of the side tables of her most mysterious resident ever since his wife, Bee, drowned in a boating accident with her best friend, their bodies lost to the deep. Jane can't help but see opportunity in Eddie. Not only is he rich, brooding, and handsome, but he could also offer her the kind of protection she craves. Yet as the two fall for each other, Jane is haunted by the legend of Bee, an ambitious beauty and successful entrepreneur with a rags to riches origin story. How can she, plain Jane, ever measure up? And can Jane win Eddie's heart before her past or his catches up with her? With delicious suspense, incisive wit, and a fresh feminist sensibility, The Wife Upstairs flips the script on Jane Eyre in a timeless tale of forbidden romance, ill-advised attraction, and a wife who just won't stay buried. The Wife Upstairs? So this is kind of a twist on Jane Eyre, which I haven't read. So, I mean, if you guys were interested in Jane Eyre and want, like, a new spin on it, The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins might be a good suggestion for you guys. Sounds pretty cool.
Now that that's out of the way, so here we have the books from our haul here. So I didn't want to go too crazy because I've still got some books I gotta read. If you didn't watch my last video, go check that out. I will leave it here for you guys to watch. I didn't go too crazy, but TikTok made me do it, okay? There was quite a few other books that I'm like, hold on, should I get this? But I held onto my pockets and I held onto my debit cards and I was like, you know what? Let's just go with these for now and we'll do some damage another time. Let's talk about the books that I got. Starting off, because you knew it was gonna happen because TikTok recommended it, but I'm just discovering her, okay? And what I have to say, Miss Colleen, all I have to say, and I'm speaking directly to you right now, Colleen, you didn't have to do it to me, okay? You didn't have to treat me this way. You didn't have to pull me in the way that you did, okay? Now listen, when I got these books, I wanted to go through and read a couple lines of the first page and decide which one of these I wanted to read first, okay? I have 4 books here. And Miss Colleen, I read your first sentence and I ended up reading the whole chapter, okay? All right, and it was settled. It was settled from then, Colleen. You didn't have to do it to me that way. And if you can see, I already tagged quite a few things from reading one chapter, and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So already, okay, already she pulled me right in. And if you haven't read this, do it. I don't even know how it ends. I read the first chapter and I'm like, do it. Get it done. Buy it, okay? Cheers, Colleen. Thank you for this. So next we had the very popular The Seven Husbands of Emily, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Before chapter 1, they had a little excerpt from like a newspaper article. I didn't end up reading the whole thing, but I just kind of skimmed through it. So we'll be reading this one shortly after. But the one thing about this book is so many people are raving about this book, saying that it is becoming one of their favorite books. So I had to, and we'll see for ourselves what's going on with Evelyn Hugo. I know you saw a little clip, I gave you a little snippet, but you don't know the story, okay? I saw this book in Target. We talked about it, we read about it in Target. You were there with me, okay? And the disrespect. And it was $14.50, 14 something for this in
Paperback.
right? For the book at Target. I was like, no, you know, I got a couple things. I'm going to a couple different places. I want to try to save some coin. So I went to the next store and I found this by the Stephen King books. And here she was up on the shelf. Beautiful hardcover book. And really the only thing wrong with it is that they had the sleeve all scrunched up on the shelf. So it was like squished. And it's just got a little bit of a bend here in the sleeve. But other than that, there's not a wrinkle on a page. There's nothing wrong with this book, you guys. Buy from your local bookstores, okay? Like, I know the brand new beautiful books, they look so good on the shelf, and you know, it feels good to spend $20 on a book, you know, $30 on a book. I mean, you go to your local, your independent bookstore, and you just might find a brand new hardcover, baby. You know how much money this cost me? Can you see? $8, and Target wanted me to pay $14.50 for the paperback. Target, step up your game, okay? So there's that. And then we have, of course, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I read, as you guys know, The Darker Shade of Magic. Can't wait to get the rest of the series. I'm highly considering just buying the entire series, even though I have the first book, just because I really didn't take care of the first book, okay? I really didn't. But yeah, this book, I mean, just off the top, is so beautiful. That like emerald green, like that deep emerald green on the inside with the gold accents. I love this, so I'm excited to get into these books. I know you guys have been listening to me blab for quite some time now, but yeah, I'm planning on doing maybe a little bit of a review for each of the books. We'll see how that goes. You guys also let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys want to see, or if you just want me to move it along, okay? Let me know in the comments. I will leave my wish list down below. I added quite a few books that I didn't end up getting to that list, so if you guys want to get them, go ahead and get them for yourselves, because some of them looked real good, okay? I'm excited to start reading some of these books, and I will see you guys in the next video.